Hey, Dana here, and welcome to my blog, Living with Prostate Cancer. I'm currently here with the oncologist today for my, I believe, 3-month checkup after my radiation and stopped the testosterone pills. It has now jumped. As you can see the chart, it is now jumped to undetectable to 200 and something. So that's, and the PSA has stayed undetectable, which is what we want to stay that way forever, if possible. So hopefully the radiation treatment and the testosterone program has killed the cancer. So I'm getting ready to see the doc on this, and you can overhear the conversations. Stay tuned. And this is November 19, 2024.
Good.
Thank you.
I hear you are feeling a little better as you've gotten this testosterone back up into normal. Energy's a little better.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah,
Good.
definitely.
The good news, obviously, is as the testosterone has come back up, the PSA still remains undetectable.
Right.
So that's obviously good news. I think that as we go forward, and as we've talked a little bit, our plan now is to continue to keep an eye on this periodically.
Yep.
I think during this first, year or two, keeping a little closer eye. I think Dr. Cummings has already set up a time to see you in April.
Okay.
Is that right? Yeah, I think April,
Yeah.
March or April, about 4 months from our visit here today.
Right.
I think then probably I would keep on that schedule of maybe checking labs and seeing you about every 4 months this first year that we've been off.
Oh, okay.
So then I'd probably see you back in July.
Okay.
And we'll kind of have you do labs before each of our visits, but we'll kind of alternate our visits between the two of us.
Okay, sounds good.
Clearly, if anything new pops up, new pain, new urinary symptoms, new concerns for you, let us know, reach out, and we can always see you sooner.
Sure.
But no, I'm reassured with where we're at the moment.
Okay.
If you have questions, other thoughts kind of about plan and moving forward with this?
Not really. I'm just looking forward to the testosterone getting back up to full
go.
speed there. Maybe get rid of this thing.
Yeah.
'Cause I used to be like you.
Yeah.
Nothing until
I know.
this.
Yeah, it's a big impact,
Yeah.
obviously, when you do it. The one thing that the team printed out, just so that you have it,
Okay.
in case you want to review with your primary, these were your blood pressures today.
Okay. Yep.
You have had at times, again, some of these higher blood pressures.
Okay.
So these were the dates when you had them. These are some of the recent ones. So
Okay.
again, if for you, when you talk with your primary care, want to just, touch base, review, make sure, you don't want to obviously live with too high of blood pressures over
We want
time.
that 100 down.
Yeah, a perfect blood pressure, people will tell you, is somewhere around 120/80. Once this first number gets above 140, usually we talk about trying to help manage it.
Okay.
Or if that bottom number gets above 90.
Okay.
So
I don't really have a history of blood issues.
yeah,
but I don't
so
know.
that's what I was
what's
saying.
going-
It's worth kind of just, I think, talking with them, maybe keeping an eye yourself, whether it be when you're in the pharmacy, stick your arm in the machine there or something, just to kind of see outside of our office, right?
Okay.
What does your blood pressure look like?
Okay. No.
How the bowels been?
Been odd, just loose every so often, but I think it has a lot to do with my what I'm my eating.
Okay.
So, but catch myself on this morning. I caught myself. When I got out of bed, a little bit of drip in there, uncontrolled. So I kind of may have to go back to wearing a couple of backup pads again. But
Okay.
the what what's the number one? What's the number one cause of my blood pressure being high? Just
sometimes it can not obviously as we age,
Mhm.
right? Our blood vessels become a little less.
They're more restrictive.
Yeah, more restrictive, kind of less able to kind of, so we can, stretch, I guess you would say, and so we can see sometimes blood pressure go up. Obviously, cardiovascular disease can lead to the blood pressure going up.
Okay.
Guess
I don't have any history of it.
Yeah. So my but sometimes it's just again it's an aging thing that we see.
Okay.
Obviously, as the weight goes up,
Yeah.
blood pressure goes up.
Okay.
So it may be that putting on this extra weight has contributed, and
Right.
if you can get the weight back
So
down
get
a
the
little
weight
bit,
back down.
then it might make a difference.
Okay.
Obviously, salt intake can make a difference because it holds on to fluid, which can increase the blood pressure a little bit.
Okay.
So if you're eating a lot of salt in your diet, a lot of processed foods or high salty foods.
Okay.
So these are all kind of things that can often contribute. The modifiable things are, obviously what you're putting in diet-wise with the salt intake, and getting a healthy weight.
Okay.
Obviously, exercise does help.
Yeah.
So staying active makes a big difference.
I'm super active anyway.
And then, managing the other cardiovascular risk, things like cholesterol, that can make a difference.
Okay. Okay.
And then there are certain medications that can also do it, so people who use a lot of ibuprofen or Aleve, if you're taking that for pain or headaches, can impact it.
Yeah.
So just depends a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, I'm not on any medications right
Okay.
now. So.
Good.
And no real pain. I got this stupid, probably a cavity under a cap.
Oh, okay.
So I got to go see.
Dentist.
Yeah, I got to see him on Thursday. I guess I got to drill down or drill up, and then here we go. Pull it out. Like great. Not
ideal.
I know. Nothing like paying. Nothing like paying for pain.
For pain, I know.
Yeah.
That's how I feel every time I'm at the dentist. Too, so.
All right, sir.
Good to see you.
Thank you.
Keep us posted, but when you check out the girls, we'll get an appointment for July.
Okay.
4 months after you see Dr. Cummings.
Okay, so say like a four.
About every 4 months, you'll see one of us for
between-
now, and labs, if you can do them just before
Okay.
either of our visits.
Sure
is great.
will.
Okay.
All right, thanks again.
You bet. You have a great Thanksgiving.
We'll see you next year,
Sounds
and
good.
happy holidays.
Thanks.
to you.
Same to you. You're all set when you're ready. Okay.
Okay. Okay, that was the results. Looks like we're gonna be pushing on every 4 months checking, and I gotta watch my blood pressure for some reason. All right. All right, there we go. I'll see them again in April. And they did one last check on my blood pressure, 144 over 98. So keep an eye on that. If you like, thumbs up, subscribe, definitely share. And you'll catch me again on my vlog, Living with Prostate Cancer.